I got sunshine. Oh.
Okay, seriously.
All right. It says we are live. Even Facebook. Wait a minute. Is Facebook saying we're live? Facebook is saying we're live.
Oh, we're live all over. What's up?
We are. And who you be again? I
The
forget.
uh, John Colder Ice Lawson. I don't
Yeah.
know about this. I think I'm dropping Colder Ice in a minute. I know, man. We'll see.
I'm Brent Leary.
I
And I will
know.
never drop being Brent Leary.
Okay.
I love this outdoor on location.
Yeah. I miss the on location days.
Nice back. I'm in Delaware, back home, literally back home. This is the home I grew up in.
Oh, really?
And it's like 70s, no humidity, sunny outside, perfect weather.
Yeah. Nice. It's not bad here. I mean, it's like 78, no humidity, but no sunshine.
Great.
We don't have.
It's
Yeah.
great. Morning, Thomas.
It's
Or
like
one. I don't know how to say.
you leave, good weather comes. I mean,
Yes, I actually, Sven, I'm not at a new home. I'm at an old home. I'm in the backyard of the home I grew up in. So I'm actually home. Pretty cool. Pretty nice. Pretty good to be here. What gear are you using? So I'm using the native camera that's on the MacBook Pro, but I am using a lavalier mic. The Sanger, the one that Paul raved about. I said, okay, or Sanker. So that's the lav I have, and I have the lav going into my new Zoom H8. So I'm testing out some stuff. I figure what better way to do to test new gear than to test it while I have to talk to this guy. So, if it don't work, nobody really cares.
okay.
But apparently you guys can hear me. So that's a good thing. But anyway, what's up? What's happening? Do you want me to just go right into like the thing that you sent me? You wanted me to? No. Are you sure?
No, we can go into that second.
I have to say this. I
What?
kind of like that.
Oh, you like that?
I kind of like what is this? The splash screen or something? I don't know.
That's actually the Facebook page header.
Because I look like I'm kind of like, I'm kind of looking buff,
You're looking buff.
Yeah, I kind of look like I'm getting ready to lift something heavy.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? That's cool. I don't care. That's an old pic.
You look all right.
Yeah, I'm so fly. You can't stand it.
Oh,
that's okay.
Is that it? Okay.
Pretty much. I feel the hate coming through. I feel it.
No hate. It's too nice a day to have hate.
Yeah.
Which is why we're going to talk about Instacart and Lizzo.
Well, you know what? You do the old lady first.
Do the old. Oh, that really? The old lady.
96. Come on.
That's how we're going to refer to. Well, wait a minute.
Yeah, you got to do that first.
Let me bring you into this. Okay,
just you got to.
I don't have a big.
There's not
a lot
big.
to say about this because I'm not a subject of the Great United Kingdom or Great Britain. I thought she was a nice lady. She, and it's always sad to see someone leave, but the coverage over here is kind of overwhelming. I'll just leave it at that.
It is ridiculous. It is insane, but it is what it is. It's always been way too much coverage.
Yeah.
So,
the what struck me the most is like all the channels broke into their regularly scheduled programming when the King Charles did his address.
Oh, they did?
That was a little over the top.
Really?
Oh yeah. It was every station when he did his, and it was a previously.
And it was a pre-recorded. They knew it was coming.
Look, I understand why that would take place in the United Kingdom and Canada and, all the India, all the places where they were, they still had ties to. Some of them those colonial ties, maybe not the greatest, but why here? I mean, I don't quite understand why we got all that kind of coverage.
I mean, hey, I remember the same thing when Diana died.
Thomas says, I pledged allegiance. Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's right. Because, well, wait a minute, Thomas. Were you in Australia or New Zealand? Or it doesn't matter. Maybe they own both of those. I don't know.
You know what freaked me out or made me laugh? My mom called me to tell me. So
Why did that freak you out?
Because my mom calling me to tell me that the Queen did. And then I'm like, okay. And she's like, I just wanted you to know, just in case. I'm like, just in case what?
Hey, look, it was big news. I'm not gonna,
I get it, but I'm like, trust me, Mom. No matter what, I'd probably know.
Okay, so Thomas, you're still a citizen of New Zealand. Okay, so yeah, well, this is big news for you and the fellow Kiwis and all the Aussies and the Canadians and whoever else. I don't know if it's a big deal.
Our faces on the money.
Yeah,
better keep the money.
It'll
be interesting one day.
He seemed to live a really good long life. She seemed to be a nice lady. She didn't have any controversies.
Don't get me started. I ain't got anything. But anyway, yeah,
she didn't do nothing to you.
Yeah, she don't mean much to me.
No, I said she didn't do anything to you.
Nah, not really.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a lot, but I mean, I get it. Everybody's
Thomas, are you? I mean, being
out.
a citizen of New Zealand, is this extremely significant to you? Do you feel something that apparently we don't feel? Because
what kind of way do you feel?
I'm just curious. I'm genuine about this. Is this a big deal to you personally? I would love for you to shoot a comment just to check it out. And in the meantime, we got to say hello to Bundle and Barb.
What's up, Barb?
BB.
All right.
Guess
what happened?
What? Wait a minute. Where's Gar?
I don't know where Gar is.
Scared
I
him away
have my other cousin. I told her to make sure she made it, but she ain't making it.
Your kin.
But today's another big day, of course, in the royal family. I've talked about this earlier on my page.
What's that?
This is the day that the side chick comes up. So a side chick's everywhere. You don't know what a side chick is?
I don't know what you're referring to. Teresa Cox, what up? Just say a quick hello. Barb and I repping. Oh, Arizona is in the house.
Are you just ignoring me right now?
Well, I wanted to get the hellos in before
you
launch into some soliloquy of which I know nothing about.
You don't know what a side chick is. That's
I don't know what you're talking about. National Side Chick Day. I have no idea.
This is National Side Chick Day.
Who instituted this? When did this happen? What is this?
It's when Camilla, the side chick,
come
on, queen.
Jeez.
So side chicks everywhere, man.
You gotta you gotta say one thing. Charles really had to love Camilla a lot and continues to love this a lot because
the side chick.
Oh, come on.
But anyway,
give the lady her due.
Actually,
she was there before Diana.
I don't care. She had the ring.
Well, they wouldn't let him marry the woman he loved, so they chose one. Anyway, I'm not. Why do I know?
But anyway, here's the thing. See. But here's another big day. Another big day. Oh, well, go ahead. He's talking about.
Thomas says it's not really significant for him personally. Still, I think that she was an amazing lady who contributed to shape the last century just by being in with very subtle state. You know what? I give you credit for that. You know what? I really do appreciate that about her because some people, if they had the platform that she had,
she would
my God, we couldn't get them to shut up. Oh my good. She was very understated and chose her words, and she even chose her facial appearances carefully because even the smallest tick could have sent off, ramifications across the country.
Yeah, she was definitely good
Thomas,
at
I definitely appreciate
her cards close.
Yeah, so that's cool.
All right.
what is new in the Amazon world and the deliver. We'll get to that, Sven. By the way, it's good to see you, Sven. We'll get to that. So, what is that? The Yellow Pages
Just came out today. It's an exciting day.
They still have that?
So much going on, man. This is the new Atlanta Yellow Pages. Greater Atlanta.
What
So
I mean, are you
Atlanta and the surrounding counties?
Are you being funny or serious about your
This
excitement?
literally came to my porch this morning. It's a big day.
And you're excited about that, I take it.
Yes, because look at this is so I haven't seen one in so long. Look.
You know what it says to me? It says that's something I just another bunch of paper I'd have to throw out.
I mean, who? Here's the thing I was really interested in is who's advertising in this now? It's like y'all got money to just burn.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I just like who's paying for these ads, man? Big old ads.
Yellow Pages delivered by Amazon. Now that would have been funny.
You see how thick it is? That's the funny part.
I don't get it. Maybe someone with the U.S. should have done an internship in. Maybe I don't know. We'll see. Railroad. Bundle and Barb wants to talk to this railroad worker strike. Do you know much about it? Because quite honestly, I
don't know anything about it.
Yes, Thomas is right. Sven, get on it. I'm sure they're looking for volunteers, man.
I don't know anything about it.
The only purpose for it was to put it in the Airbnb for older guests. Oh, really? Yellow. I mean,
Yellow Pages. I mean,
older people read the Yellow Pages still. Maybe.
I don't even know. I mean, I tried to talk to it and it didn't respond. It was like, okay, Yellow Pages.
You tried to talk to it.
Yeah, like, okay, Yellow Pages, give me a plumber. And it didn't work.
All right.
I don't know what to do with this.
I got one bone to pick before we jump into some actual topics.
All right, what's your bone?
This could get a little sketchy. I'm just gonna show this picture and you're gonna know what I'm talking about. Come on, man. Does anybody, before we launch into this, does anybody know what this picture is? Why this is really irritating?
That was crazy.
Before I launch, I'll give you just a couple more seconds. You're seeing in this picture one dude cutting another person's hair or doing something.
Where?
Yeah, well, that's the irritating part. Folks, this is at the US Open. I mean, literally, during a game at the US Open.
And they're Brent's cousins.
They are no kin of mine. I take no ownership of these two.
Oh my God.
These two, and they look, the dude has got a gold clipper. I mean, these two are getting the hair. He even brought him the nice little, thing to keep the hair from, getting on him.
Yeah,
they think
this is a Louis Vuitton version. Look, he got a Louis cape.
Folks, they did get escorted out for disturbing the tournament. Ridiculous. All I can say is, if you want to get your hair cut, Flushing Meadows is not the place to go.
I mean, how much did you pay for the seats?
How much do you pay to look like the complete idiots that both of them look like?
Oh my God!
All right, I just had to get that out.
I wish I knew more of that story.
That was just so.
I mean, because that was a complete setup. But Thomas, I mean, like, what did you want to get from that? I don't get it.
Thomas has got a link to some stuff going on there with the Queen. Thomas, I think you might care a little bit more than you thought you did there, buddy. Which is okay with me. That makes total sense. Bundle and Barb is giving us the link to look into to talk about. Do you want to take a look at that?
I mean, if the railroads go on strike, she's saying that. I mean, what am I gonna?
That must be a big deal.
I think the UPS strike is a bigger deal, personally.
Well, yeah, that's true. The potential. It's not a strike,
right? Yeah, the potential. I mean, the railroad strike, you won't feel that for a time, and we'd still have trucks. So it will slow stuff down, I'm sure, and it will be pretty sucky. But I think
You
the
think
more
UPS is more pressing
I
potentially?
definitely think the UPS is more pressing because that's one of the last mile deliveries, and
What
so that
what
becomes an issue too.
what percentage of delivery is UPS doing nowadays?
I have no idea. A third.
They're behind Amazon and FedEx and
I
UPS.
doubt it.
What's the
I doubt
ranking
it.
when you got the
I
United States
think
Postal
I'm guessing
Service?
they're still number one package delivery.
Who, UPS
Yeah, I would guess.
over the Postal Service?
Okay, maybe the postal service, but a large package delivery, UPS.
So of the four biggies, Postal Service, UPS, FedEx, Amazon, what would you say the ranking is right now?
I'd say UPS, FedEx, Amazon. No, okay, wait. I'd say USPS. Amazon's last. Let's just put it like that.
Really? They haven't
That's what I would
surpassed?
think.
Okay.
Or it's either them or FedEx is last.
Thomas is asking, are there enough truckers?
Are there enough truckers to
Deliver
compensate
our,
for the trains? No.
I don't know. You might want to qualify that a little bit more there, Thomas.
Yeah, I mean, there's not enough truckers to cover for a train stoppage, but if you got enough money, you can still get your stuff trucked.
Bundle and Barb. There was an article, I think that was towards the end of last week, about well, it was actually, yeah, the UPS has been, I guess, the one delivery service that hadn't had any real issues because they hire employees to do all this stuff. They haven't tried to bring in contract workers, right? That's or I think that's how the story goes. But apparently the employees are not happy about the current conditions, the current wages, and they're starting to, I guess, threaten certain activities. And I guess when you're coming up the holiday shopping season, this is your chance to potentially make some waves. So yeah, UPS. There's nothing definitive. There's nothing imminent yet, but apparently the workers aren't that happy. So
yeah, and they're calling it one of the biggest strikes in U.S. history. Could be over 350,000 workers. So you figure that one out.
well, let's face it. Today, last mile affects everybody. So if you're a part of that chain, you have impact on us all. And I mean,
Let me get you this.
yeah.
Okay. While there are competing services at FedEx, the U.S. Postal Service, and Amazon's own delivery service, none of them have the capacity to handle more than a small fraction of the 21.5 million U.S. packages that UPS moves daily.
25 million every day.
21.5.
21.5. That's just UPS.
That's just UPS.
Oh,
So UPS beats the Postal Service.
woo!
That's crazy.
21 million packages a day.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
What percentage of the overall do you think that is? Like 30%?
Yeah, I'm gonna say a good 30. It could be half, dude. I don't know.
They can't be doing half.
Let's see.
That's a lot of packages every day. I mean, that's incredibly. That's almost unbelievable to me that one company is doing all of that.
Okay.
Well,
wow.
wow.
Oh my gosh. You're gonna be shocked.
Okay.
A third, yeah, a third. So, well, no, more than a third. It says more than 36 million packages are delivered per day in the United States.
So they're doing more than half, basically.
Yeah, they're doing more than half.
Wow. That's pretty incredible.
Yeah, that's a lot of packages, bro.
That's a lot. Okay, so Bundling Barb says, "Mark my word." So you get a pencil or pen or something. Mark a word.
Okay.
Uh, the
Okay.
rail strike will be
Huge.
huge for Q4 inventory available. I guess that means availability. And then
Man,
Thomas
please. If you
backs
ain't
her up.
got your look, if your Q4 is not in already, you're already in trouble anyway.
Thomas backs her up. Thomas is backing Bundling Barb up. That's a lot of bees. Backing Bundling Barb.
It's a lot of beat. But I mean, hey, it's if it's not already here, you're probably in trouble anyway.
Yeah. So now that we're after Labor Day, is the shopping, the sellers, they're from their perspective, is it now like just on game time from here till the end of the year?
Say it again.
Now that we're past Labor Day, from a seller's perspective, is it just
Yeah, this is on. You're
on
on.
and popping for the
You're at
rest
the
of the
top of the ski slope
what should be going on right now
in terms.
in terms of sellers trying to make the most out of this holiday
You
season?
better be getting your stuff in for fourth quarter
By the way, Bundling Bar says
before
she
the
is good.
yeah. Okay. So massive rail strike next week could deal another blow to the American economy. Uh-huh. I can see some people going like, "Oh, I hope so."
So we've got potential strikes from UPS. We got a potential something going on with the train.
And next week,
Is this all fronting? Is this a
when
big game of chicken? Are these
I
folks
mean,
really,
strikes are always a big game of chicken.
are they really potentially gonna, walk out, or
You
is
don't
this
know. You never know to the last minute. You never know to the last minute. They always negotiate up to the last minute of the last hour. And then are people going to take to the streets and do picket lines? You know,
take to the streets? Really?
I think they still do. The Delta guys were at the airport. Delta pilots.
Let me ask you. So, do the UPS folks really have it that bad? Don't they have benefits? I mean, don't they? They're like real employees. They have benefits and pensions, don't they?
And they have they're part of the UAW, aren't they?
Oh, they're
Not
unionized.
United Auto Workers, but they're unionized too. I think
Okay,
they're a lot of unions.
doesn't sound like they got it that bad.
Well, I mean, come on, man. And you know what? Here's funny. I was watching a documentary on Ronald Reagan the other day, and I forgot that he fired all the.
Oh, he took out all the air traffic controllers, took them all out.
He told them. He told them to walk.
That's when everybody knew you didn't really play with that dude.
Yeah, that was too funny, man. I was like, wow, I totally forgot about it. You couldn't do that today. Couldn't do that today.
I don't think you could get away with that today.
No,
But
you could not do that today. We depend on it way too much. But
that's
yeah,
why this last mile thing. Are they as important, really, when you think about it, as air traffic controller were back then? I mean, it kind of
look,
feels
man,
like people's lives depend on these packages getting to their
they
house.
do. They really do. You know, they really do. I don't know. I could see. Yes. Here's the thing. There is a structure where the railroads will be felt, right?
Yeah.
If it goes on for a long time.
Yeah.
But the day of UPS, all hell breaks loose.
The thing about, I guess, about any missing link in this chain is think of the backup that takes place.
Yes.
Every missing day, 25 million packages gets backed up.
It's like, how do we catch up? And I remember when they had the backup that one Christmas year. What was it, 2018, 2017, one of those years when they had the big backup and everybody's Amazon stuff was not there for Christmas. It took weeks.
Yeah.
It took weeks, and they were still running. It wasn't like they were shut down. So it could take a long time.
Bundle and Barb say, yeah, if I can't get my truffle mayo delivered to me monthly, heads will roll.
Exactly.
Oh, my buddy Scott. Scott with the big eyeballs there. Okay. Yeah.
Guess he's saying he's watching.
He is watching. All right. All right. Well,
All right.
all right. I'm ready for Lizzo.
Now it's time.
I'm gonna pop this up. This is yours. You talk us through this one.
All right. So Instacart has a relationship now with Lizzo. And the interesting part is that if you go on Instacart, they give you an opportunity to order from Lizzo's private vegan grocery list. Why are you laughing?
I'm not laughing.
Okay. Some of the things on her list are Impossible Meat, Coca-Cola, Oreos.
Now that sounds about right.
Ben and Jerry's garbage.
Now we're getting to yeah.
So and then there's now somebody actually was on my list because this is from Facebook, right? And they were trying to act like I was throwing shade, right? So to bring up the next one, you got the second one?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Yeah, I got the second one.
So I actually signed up for Instacart because I don't have it.
Wait a minute. Why were you getting flack for sharing that again?
Because somebody was saying, oh, well, they didn't show all the things. Like they didn't show that she had. I was like, all the like
the
what?
lemon, the lime.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, this is a list of shit and a banana.
Come on. Can I just speak a little? I'm going back to the one that made look. Ben and Jerry's, Coca-Cola, Oreos. Yeah, I didn't know. Apparently I'm part vegan too because I partake in some of that stuff. Not a lot of that.
you do some vegan?
Apparently, but as
Coke and Oreos. I'm a vegan.
As I pointed out to you, it says the title does say this is Instacart's latest feature. Lets you shop Lizzo's vegan.
Vegan. That's the.
There. See, don't get mad at my man right here. He's just pointing out the article, and they putting out the vegan list. Now, there's a rumor going around. Not that should I even say?
I don't know. Are you about to get? Let me just tell you, the Lizzo crowd will come for you.
Yeah, I don't need the Lizzo mafia coming at me.
They will come for you. They've been on me all day.
Yo, my name ain't Corey Holcomb, so I ain't trying to go out like that. I'm just saying, there's probably more lists involved other than her vegan list. I'll just leave it at that.
So here's my thing now. From a business perspective.
Yeah, let's get the business.
So from a business perspective, I don't see this as the greatest, although it makes a lot of news, but I just don't, a friend of mine used to tell me, he's like, all money ain't good money. And I think Lizzo should have left this money off the table because this is just not, I just don't see, I mean, I get all the other parts about Lizzo, but
we all know that she probably didn't have a say in that particular article.
In the choosing of the food in the cart?
No, in the article, what showed up, the images, because so the Lizzo army is getting mad. But can we be a little honest here?
But they're mad of what though? That they left off the bottled water
lemon in the lime. Come on,
that is not food. Whenever was a lemon and a lime food? Who do you know that eats lemons and limes?
But
she used the lemons and limes to put it in her fuzzy water.
Can we just be real? Come on now. I mean, we all have seen her. Wouldn't it be weird if they had a list and it was all like health foods?
That would be a little off-brand. I think the whole thing is off-brand personally for Lizzo.
Well,
I think she should have not.
Money. I'm not.
I know, but I ain't. It's her money, but
don't be mad at us because they put. Because look, we know she ain't eating all vegan all the time. Let's put it like that. I don't want to get in any trouble, but
I mean, I know some fat vegans. I'm not saying that is it's just, hey, I'm fat, so I can talk about fat. You can't call me shaming nothing. Y'all shame my ass. I'll talk and be real. Okay. So,
do you have a vegan list?
huh? Look, how many of you want my shopping list? So you can eat like me. Give me a break. It just doesn't float with me. It's some bullshit. And don't throw vegan out there as
I didn't.
if I'm going to sit around and eat.
I know. See, let's go back to Instacart. If they wanted to do a partnership, they didn't have to say put the vegan name in the
I
list.
think that, yeah, that's the part of the problem. Yeah.
Yeah. See, if they had left it just her list, then we could say, oh, okay, we could see that as being part vegan list.
She can eat what she wants.
Yeah, but
Right.
vegan list.
But hey, I'm going to go vegan and eat like
I'm
Lizzo.
expecting to see like Sprouts or something.
I don't get it. I don't.
Oh, Thomas don't want neither of ours.
Exactly. Exactly. Give me a break,
Maybe
man.
King Charles can put together a vegan list.
And then the thing is like that when you come up, that's their promotion. It's like, hey, shop
promoting her.
Shop. I'm like,
I
really?
mean, come on, it's just be real. That's all I'm saying.
It was funny to me, and I'm sorry, but if
Thomas,
you want to come for me, come for me.
yeah,
I'm
Thomas,
sorry.
my geeky shopping list. Yeah, I should put that because I bought a ton of stuff while I was up here in tax-free shopping Delaware.
Oh,
Yeah, man, I saved about $300.
that means you spent about $3,000
Well, whatever.
or more.
It was my Brent vegan shopping list.
You got Oreos on there.
I got some Oreos.
You got some Oreos.
I got some lemons though.
Okay, we gonna get in trouble. I knew it, but hey, I had to put that out there.
I'm sorry. You should never have shown that to me if you wanted this to be serious.
Yeah, but it's serious. This is a business.
Serious
deal.
money. Serious money for Lizzo.
I think it's serious money for Instacart. Because
Would you
even
consider
I ordered Instacart.
Would you consider it bad taste in market? Yeah, at this point, yeah, she's passed
Absolutely
away.
not. Absolutely not. I'd be
I don't wanna
selling
see
that
that.
shit to
They're
already been
already
sold.
rich. They don't
I
need
would
to
have
do that.
already been sold that stuff.
That's the people like Martin Luther King's
There are
children.
people holding stuff that have been waiting for this day. Trust and believe.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that they have to mark. Like Joe Schmo got the Queen's signature or whatever.
Yeah.
That's different than the actual Buckingham Palace. Hawking her image.
Yeah,
They're already rich. They're already filthy rich. They don't need to do that.
Well, I don't think they're doing. Are they doing it?
No. Well, they shouldn't. That's like, people have certain feelings about the Martin Luther King's children hawking his image. That's kind of the same thing.
I mean, whatever. I mean, she's dead now, so do whatever.
Well, they're rich. They don't need to do whatever.
Well, I don't think he's talking about that.
Well, then they shouldn't let anybody license her image to do anything.
Oh, at some point it will be. But I'm saying if you are holding some stuff that is collectible.
Oh, collectibles? That's different. I'm talking about licensing images.
Is the day to sell it.
Oh, yeah. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about licensing her image to hawk Instacart lists. I don't think that's the way to go.
Is she going to be on one of those silver coins? Commemorative coins. How long will that be?
How long will that be? They don't need it. How much land
in Africa that they still own?
Prince Charles had before he became king. So when he became king, he had to give his other whatever his title was to his son, and he also got all the land that went with it.
All the African land.
No, it has nothing to do with that. It was like 129,000 acres that his son got for getting his old title. So just imagine what he is now. So they don't need to hawk anything. They don't need to license a thing.
Is that a question though?
Maybe it is for someone.
Hmm.
I added related
Keywords.
keywords to a bunch of listings. Like, Bundle and Barb is got our own thing going on here,
I don't know what corgi is.
and I'm pulling together. That's a dog, and I'm
Oh.
pulling together a food bundle for UK expats living in the US. Oh, so that's cool. That's a good way to do it. That's a good way to capitalize on all this stuff.
What? How? I don't get it.
She's targeting UK folks with a new bundled offer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Huh.
I think that's a good way to go about it, to capitalize on, because all the media is going to cover this for the next 10 days. I think they do 10 days of her kind of lying in state or something.
Oh, really? 10 days?
Well,
Wow.
it's like the whole country
Has to
is
come
going to
through.
come to see her.
I know. It's just this whole week of pomp and circumstance is just going to be a lot.
Well, let's put it like this. I
lot.
guess it's been 70 years since this happened, the last time, because, her father died in 52 or something.
Yeah, I know. You remember.
Yeah, I know my history.
Yeah,
so.
you remember.
Yeah, you know it from,
you were actually there.
From your That's like a little Negro in the corner. Hey, it's John Rice Lawson when he was just a little ice puddle.
That was Brent. That was Brent.
Oh, silly Negro back then. Anyway, all right. Oh, we're still Bundle and Barb is on one today. Keyword searches have popped up for all. I bet they have.
Of course.
I bet they have.
I'll never forget the day Prince died. All I did was buy Prince stuff.
Really?
Oh yeah, I got all kind of stuff. I'm looking at his gold record for Little Red Corvette from somewhere.
What the heck is that? I'm hearing a weird noise.
It's probably a bird on your little overhang.
Yeah, well. All right.
Yep, I got all kind of stuff from him. That actual day, I went on a shopping spree that morning before everybody else realized what was going on. I snatched up a lot of stuff.
Wow.
Because at that evening, everything was overpriced.
Oh, overpriced.
Yeah, everything. Well, I'm not going to say overpriced, but the price went sky high.
People paid. Oh, see, Bundle and Barb is like, see? I think memorabilia is different than licensing.
Yeah, I don't see them licensing anything.
Yeah, but
I don't see them. I don't see them also challenging some of the licensing because she's a public figure.
I'm sure it's a cottage industry. All the royalty, making money off of theirs.
Actually, oh my gosh, I just thought about something. Okay,
you got a picture of you with the Queen?
No, not that. But
I bet Trump is going to sell his pictures.
Yeah, right.
Oh, look, he had to go on mute. Look at this. He must be telling them to buy some Queen stuff.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
What he's doing.
Exactly. We have, red, white, and blue stuff is going to sell just in general. So
so Bundle and Barb says she's not using her image. Okay. I mean, like Princess and Queen Halloween costume. Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Do you think people are going to want to dress up as the Queen? I mean,
who said what?
You think people are going to dress up as the Queen?
No, hell no. Although, yes, a few people will. Yes. But no, I don't see there being some rush on let's dress up like Queen Elizabeth for Halloween.
Yeah, that'd be.
Well, for one, it's like 2 months away almost.
But still, I mean, I'm sure there are going to be some people that would be. I wouldn't do it. But, yeah. Anyway.
Sure.
What's so funny?
I got the peanut gallery screaming.
Who's the peanut guy? Who's there with you? Is that the Lawson clan?
Oh my God! Yes, it's Bubs. He's stupid. He's got a very warped sense of humor. So he's throwing out costume ideas.
Oh, give us a costume idea, John.
He
Let's
wants
hear
a
it.
costume idea,
I want to hear the
idea,
costume
John.
idea. What?
He said, "Go as a coffin with a queen."
Oh, dang. Apparently, we're going with the dark costume suggestions here.
Oh my god.
The very dark.
Oh my god. You know what? But the funny thing is, I'm having thoughts of. Did you see Coming to America too?
Yes, I did.
Okay, you remember when they had when they had the king that was propped up and they were doing the party? He was in the coffin.
Oh gosh, yeah.
So that's what I have this thought.
No. All right, let's move on from that. Trish Anderson. Do you know Trish? Because I don't know.
Yes, hey Trish. I'm sorry, y'all. Ah,
He's losing it over there. All right, Trish says, "I wish Princess Diana would have lived to be queen."
oh, she was never going to be queen.
She couldn't be queen, right?
No, she was never going.
She
Didn't
would
they
have been the
divorce?
queen consort,
They were already divorced.
but wouldn't she be the queen consort like Camilla is now? Because she's not the bloodline. She's married into it. Like all the other folks are the bloodlines.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think she could have been a queen consort, but I don't think she could have been just the sole queen.
Yeah,
Right?
you can't. There's not sole queen. I don't think that's what they were talking about today. About
Well, Queen Elizabeth is the,
only because, but her husband was the prince.
yeah, he could have never been the king.
He was never the king. So.
No, her son is the king. Would have
Right.
been like it is now.
But
Like if her husband would have lived,
I
her
don't
son would
think,
still be the king.
you know, we could look it up, but I don't think her mother was the queen either.
No, because she was not the bloodline.
No, but I don't think they called her queen consort.
Well, they called her the queen mother because she
Is
went
that what
from
they called her?
she went from her husband was the king and then he died. Her daughter became the queen,
Yeah.
and so she became the queen mother.
But I'm saying when he was alive, what did they call?
I don't
her?
think they call. Well, I don't know. Maybe they called her queen. I don't know.
See, I don't think you.
But she was-
I think it's.
But
yeah.
she never ruled as queen on her own because when her husband the king died, her daughter became the queen.
Yeah.
And
But I'm
Diana would
saying-
never have been the queen on her
Never
own.
would have been a queen.
No.
They were already divorced.
But even if they weren't divorced, she wasn't the bloodline.
Were they divorced?
Yeah, they were divorced.
Yeah, they were divorced. Okay.
But
yeah.
she could have never been the queen.
Even if they stayed together.
Right, because the bloodline is the one that rules, that gets the title.
Yeah.
So her Prince Charles would have become king, of course. And
she
I
would
don't
have been
know if she would have been queen consort or
It seems
because
like they kind of jigged that name up.
I can't believe we're spending all this time on this at this point. We're
Wow.
doing exactly what we said everybody else.
I know. At the beginning of the show, we said we're going to move on.
Yeah, so let's go. Sorry, Trish. I don't know if we answered that or not. What Diana seemed to be a nice woman. I will say that.
I like Diana.
Yeah, that's all I can say about that. All right, I want to go to this.
Okay, where are we going? Where are we?
Yeah, I
passing the
know.
mic off to?
Sorry, Gloria.
Really,
Got off
guys?
track.
I know.
I know. Bundle and Barb is
Horrible.
giving. I'm going to create a Queen Birthday spa. But Bundle and Barb just
Oh my God.
brainstorming here.
Okay.
All right, we're getting back on track here. All right, I want to go to this.
That's what we're supposed to talk about.
I saw this. Paul Greenberg sent me this magazine. It's some weird magazine like Creator Maker Guide magazine. No, Creator Handbook magazine. And the editor-in-chief, this is the very first thing that was in this article. He wrote this kind of provocative: TikTok is a threat to creators. And when you think about it, when you think of creators, and how I feel about the term, I'll just use it. It feels like when you think of the creator economy and people who call themselves content creators, TikTok is one of the first things that comes to your mind, right? Well, apparently this guy doesn't think it should come to the top of your mind because he says he sees TikTok as a threat to creators. So, and I agree with him. I'll just read a little bit of that. When was the last time you heard someone say, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on TikTok? I've never heard it uttered, and I'm guessing you haven't either. That's because followers, TikTok's version of subscribers, don't contribute in any meaningful way to a creator's reach. On TikTok, big and small creators compete on a level playing field. That's bad for both groups. Small creators can never become as big on TikTok as big creators are on Instagram or YouTube because they don't get the opportunity to methodically develop an audience. The problem for creators lies in the fact that the algorithm determines what content TikTok presents to us, to users, rather than users explicitly deciding who to follow. That's a big, so the TikTok is all in it for letting the algorithms choose who sees what, because it's all about, from a TikTok perspective, it's all about generally getting eyeballs, not trying to let people cultivate a community in which they grow their own audience. TikTok is like, bump that. We're going to use the algorithms to put the stuff that seems to work in front of people to keep them watching. We don't care whose video it is. The algorithm is the one that decides. And that is the biggest threat to creators. Do you agree with that?
I don't care. I don't. I think he's. I don't know. I can't. Because I mean, I follow certain people on TikTok, and when I log into TikTok, their videos there. So I don't think it's just because the algorithm is ignoring everything else and they happen to be the most popular thing on the platform at the time. No, I think because I follow them, I see some of their stuff. So I kind of disagree. I don't, but
I think the crux of it is TikTok creators don't have a full methodical way that they can cultivate an audience because TikTok controls who sees what based on algorithms. They're not able to kind of create in a maybe an efficient way, create a community around their content like they can on YouTube or on Instagram or what have you. Because
but I mean, if I follow you and I want to see your stuff, I just go to your page.
But that's you driving the option. The creators aren't driving that, and that's what I think the issue he's seeing is creators don't have a methodical way to create a community around their content on TikTok because TikTok lets the algorithms decide who sees what. So you can't now consumers, they can choose, pick and choose, which I think is cool with me. But if you're a creator, you want to have as much control over the community building process as you can. And apparently TikTok with its algorithms is keeping creators on TikTok from being able to do that.
I don't know.
By the way,
because
you want to take Trish's thing. Speaking of TikTok, have y'all heard about ghost kitchens? A guy on TikTok went viral. I have no idea what that is.
The one term ghost kitchens I thought was when you create an actual kitchen to be used. Yeah, I saw that. I think I did. But it's when you create a business and all they do is pick up orders. I thought that was a ghost kitchen.
So all right, let's go back.
Is that what a ghost kitchen is?
Is that what? So a guy on TikTok went viral today with a ghost kitchen? Hey, Trish, if you could just explain that a little bit more, that would be great because this sounds interesting to me.
No, it's a business model where you just make a business up and you only have the kitchen.
So why did he go viral with that? I don't understand what happened.
Oh, okay. I see. I think she might be talking about the dude that did 500,000 from one ghost kitchen, 600,000 in a year from one ghost kitchen. I don't know. That's not. It was 512 for his. But yeah, I mean, people making ghost kitchens and making money all over the place. Ghost kitchens is a build.
Is that like a pop-up kind of kitchen thing?
No, it's you building. You don't have a restaurant. You just have a kitchen, right? And so you were listed on the delivery apps as a actual business, but it's really just a ghost kitchen. You feel me?
Okay.
I can't walk into your restaurant. I can't do drive-by pickups. There's no window. It's just a kitchen, and the guys that are drivers, Uber Eats drivers, come there, pick up the food, and deliver it. It's a ghost kitchen. That's the term. You feel me?
All right. I don't know how that would go viral, but
I don't know why it's going viral, but I mean, it's definitely a business model. There's a lot of
okay.
stories around it. Yeah. Because a lot of them came up in 2020. So it's
So
like,
let me ask you this. I'm trying to equate the TikTok algorithm.
oh, okay, wait, put that
Oh,
up.
we got
I
an answer.
did
Okay.
see this.
The
I
guy
actually
made a
did see that one,
logo
Trish. See, if
offering
you'd have said
pizza.
the guy with the pizza delivery, yes, I did see that.
The guy made a logo offering pizza delivery
Yeah,
and bought pizza boxes with his logo
yes.
and bought what is
What's that?
Digomo?
DiGiorno pizzas at
Oh,
Walmart.
DiGiorno. Okay.
So basically, what he was
Wow.
doing,
He didn't spend any money.
yeah, he did. He bought the pizza boxes.
That ain't a lot of money.
Yeah, I'm just saying. He bought thousands of pizza boxes and bought the pizzas
And
from
people were buying
DiGiorno
his stuff.
because
You
he had
kidding me?
5-star reviews
For DiGiorno's.
for DiGiorno's pizzas.
He did-
And he was kicking it in his house.
Wait a minute, but he switched it up. He put his own little logo on.
He would,
Oh,
yes, they would order it. He'd put the DiGiorno's in the oven, pull it out, put it in his box, give it to the delivery driver.
Get the heck out of here.
Oh, and he was making crazy money. So that was, and this
People
guy,
are
I love
crazy.
this guy. He tests these things out. I
That
started following
I
him,
would have
Trish.
been mad. I would have been mad,
They
angry.
were
Somebody
happy.
threw me a DiGiorno's pizza.
Are decent pizzas.
That ain't pizza.
That ain't
That ain't no
New
real
York
pizza.
or Chicago pizza, but it's DiGiorno's.
Oh, the no-nos is more like
That, yes, that is
That's interesting.
fascinating.
Let me ask you this before we go. So this TikTok algorithm, it feels like there's almost not a direct equivalency, but they control what people see with algorithms, so the creators don't have control over being able to create their own audience. It feels like that's almost like an Amazon marketplace model. Amazon allows you to use the marketplace to sell stuff on it, but it doesn't give you access to the customer information because that's what they own.
So I just think
make money off of it. You just can't easily build your own list.
I mean, TikTok is it's a pay to play platform, just like all the other social platforms. If you want to really, get in there and build a business following, you just got to pay for it. But I'm trying to think if you just get on, I mean, you figure like TikTok, their desire is to keep people watching.
Right.
So they're going to give you not just your content, not your content to your audience, but they're going to give other people's content that's similar to your audience.
Well, it's just like it's like Amazon. Amazon's whole business is to get people to buy stuff. So if they're going to put things in front of people that they think people are going to buy,
that are most likely to buy,
like TikTok is going to put content in front of people that they think are going to most likely watch and consume, right?
Somewhat. I mean, because if people buy from you on Amazon, you can control somewhat what the follow-up emails would contain in them of your own product.
Right, but you have to rely on Amazon to get those emails
to deliver. Yeah. You have no direct. Yes, absolutely. So I think what he's probably trying to say is like, if I push something out to TikTok, I have no way of making sure my people know that I have. There's no subscribe on TikTok.
Well, they call it followers. They don't call it
Right, but
subscribers,
that's
right?
not a subscribe,
Yeah, exactly.
right?
And I think that's why he's saying that's the one of the most missing pieces from a creator's perspective. Because what does a creator want? They want an ongoing audience. They want a way to have the ability to drive conversation and not have to have the customer drive it.
Yeah,
Because
but there's something about what he's saying that just doesn't square with me because I know people that have these large follower or what do you say? What do they call them on TikTok? Followers.
yeah, they got
They have
followers.
large follower bases, and when they have that, it seems like they have way more views. So
Well, they have way more views, but that's pretty much the only mechanism they have, right? To speak, to communicate with their followers is their videos, right?
well,
They
I
don't.
mean, if you're building that kind of a business, that's a problem anyway.
But I think people see that Cabby Lame guy. What, he's got like 140 million followers at this point,
Right.
and they want to. What, they want to have that, and
But
he
the Cabby Lane followers know to go to Cabby's channel.
just because he was early enough on, and there was probably not as much competition for people's eyeballs. Now he's the man. All he does is this and gets 140 million people to the view.
But they're serving
And guess
his.
what? And TikTok is like, oh, Cabby Lane put out a video. We put it
Let's
in front
put
of
it
everybody
out because people will like it.
because we know everybody gonna watch that.
So
So he's
you're saying
okay.
if I was trying to compete or become the next Cabby,
You out of luck.
it's a little bit of a
You
problem.
are out of luck.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're
I think it's a little overstated. I don't find that to necessarily be
it's
the case.
overstated like Lizzo's vegan list is.
Oh my God. Oh my
I
God.
thought I'd circle it, bring it
You
all
just bring
back.
it all the way back, brother. Bring it all the way back.
All right,
And
so
remember, send letters to at Brent Leary.
I just want to know what item on her list are you going to get?
You know what? I'm healthy, so I'm gonna get limes.
You're getting the Oreos or the Ben Jerry's.
I like limes with Skittles.
You like your lime on top of your Ben and Jerry.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I like a chunky monkey and a little twist of lime,
There you go. I mean, come on. I'm
and throw a
eating.
couple of Skittles on that bad boy.
That's right. I am part of this Lizzo's shopping
I'm
cart.
sorry, folks. Lizzo fans, you got to be real about this stuff. Don't
Yeah,
hate.
they will not be look. They will call you fat shamers.
Don't hate.
All of this.
It's
But
realistic. It's real.
this is why you don't necessarily want to do this kind of a deal if you're Lizzo.
She had no control over the way they set up this article. That's all I'll say.
So
in her defense,
let's do this, guys. Please like, follow, and subscribe. Boom! Look at that. We going serious. Y'all don't understand. We're getting serious about the show. So
Yeah,
you
man.
guys were part of the inaugural audience.
that might be the last time I wore a blazer.
That might be the last time I wore a daggone whatever that is.
Vest. You got a
Yes.
vest on, man.
I got a vest on and a tie. Who is that guy?
I don't
I have
know.
no idea.
At least you had some shades on, so you can say it ain't me.
Nah, but he was such a young buck.
And on that note, folks. So, are you traveling next week? Are you still in town?
Dude, I am staying in town. I'm just boring now.
I am back home next Friday before the big event.
The big event. All right, so we got one more.
Yeah, before Dreamforce takes over. All right.
All right.
Well,
Talk to you soon. Have safe travels. Enjoy your time back home.
that means it's time to do this. Bye, Lizzo. We're out.